morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Out of the Vault. If you need to catch up, there's a playlist link in the box below. And today we are going to take a look at the newest installment for June, and that is a movie that truly has left its mark in the world of Disney princesses, in the world of Disney classic greats, because of the fact that it is one of the few animated films to actually get nominated for the Oscar for Best Picture. And of course I am talking about that wonderful year in 1991, and the 30th Disney animated classic, Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is a movie that I had the privilege to actually see when it first was released in theaters, and it is just one of those movies that people will recollect upon if they've never seen it in years, saying, I really did enjoy that movie when I was a kid. This was one of the few Disney movies that I really remember, and really remember loving, and I knew that when I went back to see this movie at the age that I am now, I had a feeling that I was going to love it just as much as I did, and you want to know something? That's exactly how I felt. Beauty and the Beast is a true enchanting love story, one of the greatest Disney classics ever made, a phenomenal cast of characters, a great voice cast including David Ogden Stiers, Angela Lansbury, Jerry Orbach, Robbie Benson, Bradley Pierce, just to name a few. The greatest and most classic Disney songs like Beauty and the Beast, Gaston, Be Our Guest, the grandeur, the spectacle, the bright colors, the story, the chemistry between the characters, Beauty and the Beast truly does have it all. And this time around, seeing it in the Diamond Edition Blu-ray and DVD, they truly do now have it all, because of one little thing that was not included in the theatrical release, and that was the musical number Human Again, which actually bridges the gap of the Beast and Belle starting to really connect with one another to the point where they're actually having that very famous dance of him in the blue suit and her in the gold dress. Why it wasn't in the theatrical release back in 1991 is weird to me, because it really does belong there. Another landmark about this film is that it was one of the most well-known Disney classics, even though it wasn't the first, to actually use computer graphic imagery in certain scenes of the film. It's just got everything you want. A phenomenal, independent heroine, a villain that is not truly evil. Gaston is really more of a just self-centered baby that just believes that he can have everything that he truly deserves, even though he may not truly deserve them. Gaston is definitely one of the best Disney villains, and at this point in time, he is in a league of some of the greatest Disney villains because of the fact that this came out when Disney just came back from the ashes, gave us some of the best and most memorable Disney films, and one of the few things that I will say that is great about these specific Disney films is that their villains are just unforgettable. Monstro the Whale from Pinocchio, the evil stepmother, really not so predominant in Cinderella, but villains like Ursula and Hades and Scar, and Gaston, and Jafar. You know them. You love to hate them. And the other thing that I do want to say is, if you do have young children, don't show this film to them right away, because there are some very epic and frightening moments in this movie. More so than in some others. And another thing that I want you guys to know about is, I've been watching some really great YouTube videos from a gentleman known as the Game Theorist, and there is a video that I'm going to put a link to in the box below where you will probably not want to believe this, but there's something that he mentions about Walt Disney and Beauty and the Beast that is just flat out hilarious. It may not necessarily be the right way to describe Beauty and the Beast, but you will definitely get a little chuckle out of it. But when I choose to have a family and kids of my own, I will definitely be looking back at these videos when I do get older, and I will basically be saying to myself that anything that got like 3 or above in my reviews for all of these Disney classics, those will be the ones that truly deserve it. More so the 3.5s to 4s. 3 may be on the cusp, but definitely the 3.5 to 4-star reviews that I have done of Disney classics will definitely be getting an opportunity to be a part of my collection. All I can say is Beauty and the Beast is still timeless. I feel the same way about it now that I did back then, and that's why Beauty and the Beast, among others, is one of the greatest Disney classics, and I'm giving Beauty and the Beast 4 out of 4. Thank you for watching Out of the Vault, guys. Looking forward to coming back to you in July with another episode, and actions speak louder than words.